Hey everybody, I'm E. This is vlog number 12. So last weekend, I went to go see The Hobbit. It came out last Friday, so this video will contain some spoilers. I won't spoil too much really. I'll just talk about what I thought about the film and its characters and everything. Yeah. So first off, I want to say I haven't read The Hobbit book. It seems to be a trend. I just don't read the book and I go see the movie, and then it actually, inspires me to want to read the book. But we'll see. We might. I'm a big fan of films. I really like the way they're made and like the cinematography and everything. I really like visuals. They're cool. Why not? But I also really like books. But yeah, I went to see The Hobbit in theaters. It was packed. There was a lot of people. I usually go to really early viewings of it, like maybe in the afternoon, because there's less likely to be a lot of people. It's not that I get uncomfortable around a lot of people. It's only in cases of movies, because my biggest pet peeve is watching a movie and people talking loudly. All this stuff can be done after the movie. You have a question about what happened, talk about it afterwards, like you don't have to be talking in the movie. It's supposed to be an experience. I like to be immersed in it. Like I just like to pretend that the world around me does not exist while a film is filming. Like whatever happens is all up there. And so when people talk or like kick my chair, which happened, it was kind of breaking the experience because it would distract me from the film. So I might go see it again when it's maybe less busy. And I'm willing to see it again, I think, because it's actually quite good. This movie was definitely a lot more lighthearted than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I thought the characters were great. Some of the shots were very nice too. There were just some scenes that I thought was like trying too hard to make it like this epic film. Thorin, like the Prince Dwarf, and he was cool and all. He was stubborn, but he's alright, and he's brave, and he's trying to get his home back, and I understand his cause. I understand what he's doing. But yeah, sometimes he's really stubborn, and that was kind of annoying. It's like, just because something in the past had, like the elves had betrayed him. Where were they when I needed them? He wasn't willing to let that go. Things like that could really hurt, someone. If you live in the past and you just won't let, grudges go away, you gotta get over it. And he was unwilling to work with the elves, and Gandalf finally tricked or convinced him to do it. And yeah, by the way, Gandalf is back. Well, I think everyone knew he was gonna be back. And he is Gandalf the Grey. Saruman is also in it. We are introduced to Radagast the Brown, and I love him. He is such a great character, and he's one with nature kind of thing. I really liked him. He's really cool, and he has a freaking rabbit sled. That's just freaking cool. And those rabbits, like every time they came on screen, I'm just like, I think I know what I want for Christmas. Or maybe I'll just put Yuffie on a sled. And if you don't know who Yuffie is, Yuffie's my rabbit. I actually have a couple of rabbits. They're dwarf rabbits. They're tiny. And I think they're pretty useless for doing any sort of labor, anything. Anyway, they run around. They're cute. And they're good at being what they are. But yeah, anyway, back to the movie. Radagast is really cool. I gotta say that. And I heard that he is going to be a pretty important role in the trilogy. So I really look forward to seeing more of him in the future films. Right? Because they're gonna make 2 more. They're gonna make this a trilogy. Cash grab. You could say that, but I think it's also probably a good idea that they made a trilogy, just because they can really describe a lot more of the film and show a lot more of the film and make it more of like a satisfying experience, because if they made it one film, there's no way they would have covered everything. You know, I felt like every moment in the film was put there for a reason. Like, it was all meant to be there. There was no, like, sitting around doing nothing. It was all very important stuff. They're singing in the film, and there was a moment where I was like, oh no, this totally reminds me of something. And I was kind of trying to, like, get over it because they're trying to be all serious and everything, but all I could think of was like, hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. But in that case, they were going home. Yeah, or off to home. Anyway, CGI was hands down very nice stuff. The landscapes they had and everything, it was just gorgeous, you know. And that's a lot of the reasons I see films like that too, other than it being an epic story and these characters, these complex characters. Those visuals, it's just beautiful, you know. I remember, like, I went to see Prometheus, and I think that was the only reason I went to see Prometheus, because that movie ended up being a big question mark, at least for me. I think some people really liked it. I liked it. I liked the way it looked. It was a looker, that's for sure. But anyway, back to The Hobbit. So I mentioned in the last blog that I got into watching Game of Thrones, so I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. And I didn't think it would ruin things for me, but after watching the Game of Thrones series, I think it might have ruined The Hobbit for me a little bit. And I'll explain why. It's because in Game of Thrones, almost everyone is hurt or killed. Like, there's always somebody hurt or killed in the film. I mean, in the episodes, like, there's always somebody dead in an episode. Watching The Hobbit was kind of like, oh my god, it's so intense. Oh, are they gonna make it? Is someone gonna get left behind? No, they're okay. And all of a sudden orcs show up. It's like, oh crap, the orcs are showing up. Are they gonna be okay? Oh, they seem like they're in a lot of shit. Are they gonna get out of it? Yeah, they're gonna make out of it. Rock giants! Holy crap, they're bigger than us and they're gonna crush their skulls. It looked like they were being crushed, but they were fine. And then, like, fighting numerous amounts of enemies, just like, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Who cares if we're tiny little people? We got strength and courage, and we are the main characters, so we will never die. And yeah, there's this one scene at the end where a main character gets really close to dying. And I was like, man, if he died, this film would be so much more poetic. Like, the cause would be, like, they'd be doing it for him. And that would be magical. And then he did die. And then he was fine. Like, Gandalf came and saved the day so many times. I mean, you got a wizard on your side. I guess it makes sense that you would defy the odds and beat almost every enemy that comes your way. But I do hope there's a bit more of, like, a challenge for them. I hope maybe they get split up. But like I said, I haven't read the book, so I don't really know what's going to happen. Like, they had Bilbo split up for a while. And that was, I like that. I like that Bilbo had his own thing going on while the dwarves were dealing with their situation. The actor playing Bilbo did a really good job. I really like him, and I look forward to seeing his development throughout the films. Yeah, everyone, I thought, did a really good job in the acting department. I don't want to say too much more. Like, I don't think I really spoiled anything, but I would totally recommend seeing it. Tell me what you thought of the film. Like, talk about it. Like, people who have actually seen it, because I can't really talk to anybody about it that much, because most of my friends haven't even seen it yet, so. But they will soon. Yeah, that's about it for this vlog, and it's sort of my Hobbit review. If you get a chance, check out my channel and like or subscribe to keep up with my latest material and stuff. And I just got my pump back, my balloon pump back, so hopefully I can get some balloon videos. I know I don't make very many of them. I really should make more. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!